My grandparents on my father's side, actually they lived just across the road from us. My grandfather, England, had been a railroad worker for quite some time, and I think he got a little bit of railroad pension from doing that. He was part of a crew that built bridges for the railroad when they were putting the railroad through that part of the country, I guess in the early 1900s. After he was laid off from the railroad or retired from it, he operated a farm that had belonged to his stepfather, and I guess he was like a sharecropper. Gave part of the money he earned from the farm back to his stepfather. And my dad worked with him on that farm, and I guess they raised cattle and so forth, you know, and sold them to make money. And of course they had to grow crops to feed the cattle, and apparently they were pretty successful at it and had actually made some money, saved some money from it. So they bought the land that we lived on and built houses on it. And the houses were almost identical. They cut the oak timber off of the land and used it to build the houses. So they were like log houses with additional rooms built onto them. It was right at the end of World War II when they did that. One of the things I remember them talking about was that it was difficult to get the metal that they used for the roofs. The roofs were made of corrugated steel, which was popular for roofing at the time. The roof hadn't been finished on our house when I was born. It was still partially open. And that's where I was born.
With the unfinished roof.
Right, with no roof over my head. On a crazy April 1st, my grandmother said it was snowing and the sun was shining. Crazy omens.
Yeah.
Feliz cumpleaños.